like so scary. I would not swim with those. Those would get in like your ear or something. Imagine that. Imagine one of these little buggers getting in your ear. What is going on, everybody? Riot here, back with another episode of Subnautica. Today we are not continuing the survival series though. We're taking a short little break because these just new updates are about to be unleashed and I'm so freaking excited over them that I have to do a video about them. I have to express my emotion. So again, just double checking for anyone who's English or for whose English is not their first language. This is not part of the survival series right here. Alright, so the update we're going to be looking at today, I'm stuck, is lightsabers. No, I'm just kidding. That's not really a lightsaber. Although it could be. No, we're going to be looking at fish eggs and creature eggs. They're all about to be implemented and I'm so freaking excited. So I went ahead and just kind of threw this base together just now for the sole purpose of examining eggs in like the classiest way possible. As you can see, we have an LED light in our hand. These are pretty fancy. You just pop them down and pick them up wherever you go. And then just some floodlights to generally light the place up at night. Inside, you'll see an aquarium in each room except for this one, all holding multiple kinds of eggs. And it's just going to be so much fun, dude. There's going to be so much crazy stuff happening. Alright, now before I begin, I'm just going to hang back here in the starter room. Now there's all kinds of fish eggs and creature eggs in this, but there was like a slight tweak, I guess, right before, so that's why they're not finalized or anything. Because right now you're about to see creature eggs and fish eggs. I'm going to keep saying it, right? But basically there's not going to be fish eggs when the update comes out. I guess they changed it so, kind of like how the fish, like the spade fish would breed in my aquarium, they would just instantly spit out a baby and there'd be no egg. Although I got the DNA imprint of an egg, like my inventory showed I discovered it. So there's not going to be eggs for fish, just like direct breeding, but there will be eggs for creatures, but I guess that none of that's finalized yet, because right now we have eggs and creatures. I mean fish and creatures. I think I'm just gonna get backwards this whole time. So here first we'll have the crab snake and the BoneShark babies, or their egg. And here they are right here. Here's the crab snake egg, and here's the BoneShark egg. So right now they just show an unidentified egg. See, we have not identified it yet, but I'm the one who spawned them in here, so I know what they are. So these two right here, already, this is so freaking exciting. Imagine coming across one of these things and taking it back to your base. Now, they're gonna hatch within 10 day cycles. Like, I guess they have to be around the player as well. So 10 full day cycles when the player's around before the babies hatch. Now that part isn't in the game yet either because I just waited like 13 days to be careful. Nothing hatched, so. But like, right now that's the goal. Is you're gonna find these, or that's like the goal they plan on implementing. You're gonna find these, you're gonna take them back to your base, wait 10 days, and then something's gonna hatch out of them. How crazy is that? I kind of picture the crab snake eggs to be a little pinker, but you gotta love how they're breathing, dude. That thing's totally moving from in and out. Is this one breathing? Bone sharks. That would be one scaly ass egg. Alright, let's just move on. Progressing. Alright, into the next room. This is probably a generally short video too. This is kind of just to catch you guys up on everything. I'm excited, so if I talk about it in a video, it doesn't come off very unknown. Here we have the jelly rays and gasopods. Oh snap. Okay, so here it shows gasopod egg. This just doesn't show creature egg. Look, you can already see the little poop spores developing. This would be a very toxic egg to consume if you tried doing that. And then the jelly rays. Now, I'm not sure where the jelly rays stand, because I know it's not really a fish. I guess it's technically a creature. So these would, I guess, be able to take back and hatch. The jelly rays are those giant angelic fish that can be found in like the tree biome. I guess a few others as well, but that's where I'm gonna start looking. So already just right here we have so much awesome stuff on the way. Alright, head back down the hallway. Give our floodlights a chance to kick in. And now it looks like a Jurassic Park excavation site. That's fancy right there. This whole base is making me rethink the way I want the layout of my actual base. Because the way it's just... That's so creepy. Look, we're on an island. We're like in the outdoors, but we're in the water as well. It's kind of just right there. It's the perfect base. We don't even need hull reinforcement. We have the best of all worlds. We're not being attacked by cave crawlers. Never mind this. I went to get rabbit ray eggs in here and I mistyped. And now this is just the abandoned... We don't look at this one. Alright. Over here we have mesmers and jumpers. Now, These ones, I presume, are going to stay. Which one? You'd be mesmers, I'm pretty sure. These ones, no, you'd be mesmers. Oh, crap balls. These ones, I'm pretty sure, are going to stay eggs too, because they, even though they're too small to be technically classified as, like, with the bigger creatures, you can't pick them up, you can't eat them or anything, so I don't think they're fish. Good luck finding one of these suckers, though. That's like the hardest little, are you kidding me? Blending in with the ocean floor. I'm just gonna say this, a lot of this is, I'm just guessing based off of what they're talking about on, like, the forum boards and all that jazz. So once this update comes out, people who are watching this months from now, just please note the date on the video. Some things might change. Over here, we have the reefback and rabbit ray. Rabbit ray right down the hallway from where I failed with them. The reefback eggs you should be able to spot from a mile away because they're freaking huge. They're so much bigger than every other egg. As they should be. Reefbacks are monsters, dude. Because, ew, what is that? Why does the egg have a bunghole? That's dirty. Do these eggs poop? And why is it wrapped around to the... Oh, they're just one big coiled mess. Every creature of Subnautica is such a beautiful thing. Over here, this egg's actually been in the game for a long time. This little green sucker here, but it's been like kind of just generalized to certain biomes, and it used to be much bigger. So it looks like they shrunk it down and settled on a species for it, so that makes me all kind of happy. Of course, the transfuser doesn't work right now. Like, you can't create it in the game, you can only spawn it. I'm not sure where they landed off on this thing, but I remember seeing the animations for these eggs months and months ago, so I assume everything's just in planning. But originally, the goal behind the transfuser was you'd go up to creatures like the stalker or reefback, things like that, and you just draw their blood. You draw their DNA with this, and with that DNA, like certain things like the reefback's unbelievable size, the stalker's ability to obtain metal, just everyone has their own thing. You would be able to take that DNA, that sample, and inject it into a creature egg, and then that creature would grow up or be raised with that trait. I guess you could, you're supposed to be able to inject your creature with the DNA like an already existing one, but it only lasts for a little bit. But if you inject an unborn egg, is there any other kind of egg? Then the trait is supposed to stick with them forever. Not sure where they left off on this, but holy shit, would it be awesome. There we go. Crack of daylight. Oh, God, I love this island. I mean, our island's really cool too. It's definitely in a more badass part of the world, considering we have like a Leviathan right beneath us, but I love the peacefulness here, man. And all the jelly shrooms, or not the actual jelly shrooms, I mean like the little mushrooms growing all over this island that you could decorate your base with like I did in the first room. It's just fancy. So here's what the transfuser actually looks like when it's not pitch black and everything's insanely dark. I did not mean to create this in the middle of the room. This was an error on my part. But originally, you would take, like, the reefback egg and the something else, and you'd put them in here. And then, I'm pretty sure this is still somewhat of a thing if you put the right eggs in there. You wouldn't even go in there. You're not even registered as an egg yet, are you? And it would basically just discover these new things. Like, to get reinforcement hull protection on your Cyclops, you need to analyze the reefback egg. Again, I'm not sure how any of this has changed. That's just how it was months ago. Alright, in the finale room, we have three. We have the spadefish, the shocker, and the sand shark. Now, the spadefish, I'm pretty sure that's one of the eggs, considering that's like... It's the only fish egg now. There's not really any fish eggs. I don't know why I gave that whole speech. Only the spadefish has an egg. And you can be double certain that it's gonna go away because it's identical to the reefback egg. It's just much smaller, like somewhat of a placeholder. Oh my god, but look at these two eggs, man! Look at the sand shark egg! That looks vicious, dude! Like, that doesn't even... I'd be terrified of whatever comes out of there. I can't wait to see a baby sand shark, or baby reefback, baby shocker. Look at these shocker eggs. This by far looks the most actually, oh, they're moving. There's so much life in these eggs. So that's basically the plan as it is now, guys. These things are just barely about to be implemented. It's just so exciting. So much stuff is on the way. That's going to change everything. How much cooler would the survival series be if we had a child that we raised and found in nature? Knowing me, probably killed its parents too, because I like to run over everything with a sea moth, but still, it's going to change everything, man, especially if we are eventually able to inject them with traits from other creatures. We'll have, like, super soldiers following us. Oh my god! They've already hatched! Oh my god, I only waited 10 days with the, I only waited 10 days with the shocker egg. It looks like other ones hatched. These suckers hatched after like 3 days. Holy shit. That's such a beautiful surprise. Baby Gasopods. You can pick them up. You can pick up the baby Gasopods. No way. And that right there is how you get Gasopods in your home aquarium. Oh my god. I started this with such false... Well, they said each egg's supposed to take around 10 days. I just assumed that they all would, but no. Those fish hatched. I don't want to go anywhere now. Oh, but you know what? It has been about a good amount of time. I left this game loading. Oh, look at the baby sand sharks. Oh my god, it looks like it's just shockers that can't right now. Baby sand sharks. Oh my god, baby sand sharks and baby Gasopods. This changes everything. Holy shit, I can't wait to hop back in the survival series. Enough of this update video. I'm 2 baby mesmers. Hatched eggs. Oh, baby, little freaking, what are they called? Baby jumpers and baby mesmers. This is 2, and you can actually pick them up too, because you can't normally pick these guys up. But you can when they're infants. Dude, that changes. Oh my god, I literally didn't know any of this when I started this video. I feel like such an ass right now. You already hatched. I spawned you in. Those didn't even hatch. That was an error on my part. Oh, look at the baby rabbit race. Yes. Oh my god. This is the best thing ever. Wow. For me to only test the shocker is so unprofessional. Like, what are they? Like, what? I just assumed they were all on the same level of update, but no, they are very... I'm keeping the beginning of that video. I am so... Oh, the shockers even hatched! Maybe they... Oh, shit! I think they definitely have to be hatched in an aquarium. I think that's what that is. I think, because I was hatching them on the floor before. Oh my god. Baby sand sharks, baby shockers look awesome. Look at all the hatched eggs. So that's what it is. If you're hatching them, they have to be in an aquarium. Because I waited like 13 days minimum. I was tallying them and everything. But I had just placed the egg on the sand outside, like in the safe biome, not in an aquarium. So that's what you have. Damn, this is a learning experience for all of us right now. Oh my god, I'm so in love with this game. Best game ever. Looks like the reefback eggs are still a little stubborn, however. But they're moving around a lot. The movement must indicate something is changing. Oh my god, just hurry up and hatch so I can go hop in the survival series and find one of these damn eggs, dude. This is all I want to do. I'm like, I know a lot of people tell me to just spawn stuff in with dev command. Oh shit, those little crab snakes look... That's not good, an egg made it out of the cage. Those look so scary, I would not swim with those. Those would get in like your ear or something. Imagine that. Imagine one of these little buggers getting in your ear. This just changes everything, man. The game just got so awesome. I see the jelly rays still haven't hatched yet either. Looks like we have a couple more stubborn species. Oh god, I'm so anxious to play Subnautica now. I can't even hold it in. It's like this update video was a good idea, bad idea. Because I didn't realize that how on the brink of awesomeness we were, man. We're so much closer than I thought. But yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of people always tell me to occasionally use dev commands to make things more awesome, but the survival series, I literally haven't touched a single... It's been very honorable after like months of just constant spawning in giant Subnautica battles, like making those videos. I do miss those a lot. That's why I had to get in here and mess around a little bit. But I don't think even... I know a couple people are gonna tell me to just spawn in an egg and act like it's our pet, but imagine how glorifying it would be if we found the egg. That would just make it so much more awesome. Dude, it's complete. Subnautica's complete. It's now one of my top favorite games in the world. I mean, it already was, but this changes so much. My only downside here is, so I take it, do they stay loyal to you though if you take them out of the cage? Because clearly you can't grow a reef back. I mean, this is gonna get very sandwiched in here very soon as these start to grow. About to get very, very hectic in here. Do you stay with me, little buddy? Oh shit, you let him out of the water and he becomes a full grown. So that's how that happens. And then I assume we're not friends anymore, right? Like it's just over? That whole giving birth period was just for nothing? Yup, he doesn't seem to be following me in the slightest. That's kind of heartbreaking. Don't you remember me? Okay, he's following me a little bit. Is it to take? No, he's not at all. Ungrateful bastard. Okay. So this isn't as perfect as I thought it was, because in my head we were gonna be able to just take the creatures out. They'd kind of stay in the area, and then they'd grow to love us and follow us, and I could eventually lead the Cyclops through. You're just gonna make horrifying noises, and then just like eventually lead the Cyclops into battle with just a bunch of bone sharks and reefbacks and everything following me. Alright, I just set the speed back to 1. We're now a full day later. I'm not seeing any sign of life from these reefback eggs at all. Everything else seems generally... They're growing, dude. They grew a good amount. That's not good. How am I gonna contain these farts? Dude, that's just too incredible for words right there. You realize the amounts of work that has been put into this game for it to come this far? It's such a magical thing now. I don't even know how to correctly express my feelings over it. When I started this video, I didn't think this was an option, man. Oh my god. The space capacity, I can't wait to see how that turns out, to be honest, because it's going to get very bad. And if I go in here, do you poop at me yet? When do you start farting aggressively? What age does that kick in? That's what we need to worry about. I think we could still pick them up, too. Like, how weird is that? I have a freaking crab snake, a bone shark, a gasopod in my inventory. Well, yeah, I'd expect my inventory to be full after all that. That's quite the amount. Oh, crap. Looks like they just grow perfectly wherever they're put. They don't freak out or anything. We have almost every kind of species in this tank. Wow, and I've been filling my tanks with fish. With fish? Oh man, it's about to get crazy up in here. I'll put one of you in there. How's that go down? Alright, well I just went forward in time like a madman. Look at these guys, they're all in their teens now. Prepubescent. They grow up so fast, don't they? Like, everything in here is kind of flying in size, except those reefbacks are taking forever, but that's kind of expected. It looks like these guys just straight up ate the jelly ray eggs. What the hell? That's flawed, man. Where'd those eggs go? I had a lot of hope for those eggs. It looks like a lot of things are diminishing in number. I know those guys because I took some out, but still. Alright, well I'm just too damn excited to keep doing this to wait for these reefbacks to come out. If anything, I want a surprise. I want to wait and find a reefback egg myself and hatch it. And then we get to name it! Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome. Alright, but if you guys had a good time watching, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe for more, and have a nice day, guys. Peace!